Blessings, everyone. My name is Keleena, and welcome to my channel if you have not been here before. I'm going to talk about January 2023, what's going on in the energy. I'm going to explain some of the cosmic development that is happening as above, so below, so within you. I'm also going to touch on some of the meanings that 2023 is going to be bringing through, the changes, the focuses, and the new you that is going to be emerging from all of what has happened in the past few years. All right, so let's get into this. So just so everyone knows, if you have not been here before, my name is Keleena. I have been awake since a child, and through my life, I have progressed deeper and deeper into my divine self, who I am, integrating all that I am and embodying all that I am on this earth plane, in this physical body, in a progressionary state, which is what everyone else is going through as you awaken. This is what they refer to as the ascension process, which is becoming your light self, your light body, becoming Christed. Okay. And when I say becoming Christed, that means enlightened. So the actual word Christ means to be enlightened. And that is what you are all going through when you're awakening in this process. So you're actually coming back into your whole self. You've always been whole, but you're now stepping back into the fluidity of it in union, all right, of all that you are. And union is pure love, because pure love is the essence that you are. It is our God self, our goddess self, the spark within you, the creator, however you wish to call our creator source. That is the union. The union is pure love, and pure love is the essence of the source in which you were created from. When you can reunite yourself in that divinity and in that pure love, that Christ consciousness within you is awakened at the cellular level, and all you know is love. It's who you are. It's who you've always been, eternally and forever shall be. Once we go through the process of removing, okay, that false, I call it the false created identity or ego of whom we truly are not, that's when you open up and start to learn who you truly are, to become all that you've ever been, with the divine gifts and abilities that are within you, right? So today I'm going to talk about January 2023. Let's touch on this now. January. Wow, what a pivotal month this is going to be right now, okay? A lot of us, and I'm going to say this, everyone is going through this, but at different levels of your process, because everyone is awakening at different times, and no two persons' experiences are the same. No two persons' experiences are the same from the past lives that you've accumulated your experiences and brought into this one, and no two persons' experiences are the same in this life. Therefore, everyone's process is different, and everyone is going through their process in different ways. Whether it's traumas, dramas, whatever, these things are coming up to be healed. So our sun, Solaris, which is shining on me right now, brings through these codes of light that are assisting to awaken us in our process. And one of the things that is one of my abilities, and I think that I agreed to in this life, was to be able to awaken, activate. And by doing so, I do that with different forms of light languages. And in these different forms of light, and I've activated thousands and thousands of people to speak their language, which I call your divine soul essence. When you're speaking this, it's who you are, it's your higher self coming through. This is part of my purpose, just a small part. I do not see myself as a limited being on this planet, because the accumulation of all of the lifetimes I've ever had and all of the abilities I've had have been awakening in this cellular memory. And this is what's happening to you, for you. And what a beautiful process, so that you disconnect yourself from programmed, fear-based living to move into a beautiful, flourishing, flowing soul that you are. Okay? So this month, this is really important. A lot of you are feeling very tired. You can't do anything. You're not able to move. You feel immobile right now. So what's happening with this is, I'm not an astrologer, but there parts of it are from the planetary alignment with the Mercury and Mars retrogrades. Okay, I have friends that are astrologers, and so they definitely back that up, that's part of it. But the main part is this zero pointing process that everyone's going through right now in January. And the reason I know this is I can hear my team loud and clear. I've heard them since a child. They have saved my life many times, okay? So I always trust to listen to my guides, always. And that's part of the process that all of you are going through, learning to trust and surrender to who you divinely are and to the information that you receive from your divine self, from source, your higher self, by tuning in, your guides, the angels, whoever is helping you through your process and guiding you through your life here. So with this zero pointing, what's happening is we are coming into like a stillness, you can say. And in this stillness, our bodies are going through the removal of that which no longer is useful for us. It doesn't serve us, it doesn't benefit us in any way. And it's emotional, it's physical, it's mental, okay? It's part of the astral body. We go through all of these things that have been connected with us, and we are removing them through this zero pointing process. And in the zero pointing process, what you're feeling, okay, is this tiredness. But if you take advantage of this at this time right now in the zero pointing process, and you actually sit and meditate and take yourself and be in peace, do nothing. Don't force yourself to do anything right now, because it's only going to cause confusion, but be in peace, meditate, sit in silence. You don't have to sit and do the meditations like I do. I actually sit in position and meditate. If you can't do that, that's okay. But sit in peace and sit in silence and just be. Don't think, just breathe, focus on your breath. You know, breathe in. I do what's called the healing breath. I breathe in through the nose, and I let the belly, the baby belly expand, and then it works into the lungs, and then the shoulders roll back. And in that breath, as big as you can, I allow it to drop from my mouth. I allow it to flow out of the mouth, and do it again. It's a healing breath. You're breathing in and you're exhaling. You exhale. Breathe in through the nose, exhale from the mouth. And when you do it, breathe in love and exhale love. You do that with intention. And for those of you that haven't been following me for a while, there, from this grid work, there are posts when I was at the Mary Magdalene cave in France. One of the things I teach on Patreon with my Patreon followers are these different things to do with your body, because your body is a tool for you to be here. And one of the things I teach is breathing in love and exhaling love. And in the photo that was captured, there was a video captured of me at the front. I was in trance state. And what happened was I took in my breath and then my exhale breath. The exhale formed a heart. It's not edited at all. You can go and find it on my Instagram or find it on the Facebook. You will see it, or Telegram where I'm at, and you'll see the two pictures. And there's an arrow pointing at it. Look at that. So I want you to see, I explain in there, look at the exhale. The exhale revealed the heart. It revealed love. That's the magic of who we are. And in this zero pointing field, we are coming down to these nitty gritty little pieces of us that don't serve the soul. They served the ego at one time, okay? They served your ego, those little pieces that you are trying to release right now. And they are no longer going to serve you anymore, because what's happening at this zero point is we're being placed in a silence, okay? In this very, what I'm going to say, pivotal moment of the process in ascension and in your life for 2023, so that you can now awaken and move forward, okay, into a higher frequency, a higher vibration. It's all about vibration, because we are energy, and where we hold our vibration is where we hold our existence. So if you're holding your vibration in a higher level in love and pure joy and bliss, this is how you're going to exude your energy out on the planet to everyone. And you hold that space and hold that. And others feel it and they want that. They want to be like that. They want to feel that within themselves. So this is what's happening for you. Now remember, as this is happening, and this is elevating you to move into higher vibrations and higher frequencies for yourself, it's also happening for Gaia, our planet, our divine mother. She is our divine mother. We are part of her. And when we are able to hold ourselves in that higher vibration, in that existence, we are assisting her with her processing as well. So this is why we actually came here, and we want to focus on being in that peace, being in that state of bliss. Now, there's a lot of stuff that's going on outside of what's happening here for us right now, what's happening in the world, what's happening on the earth. And as those things are happening, it's going to try and pull you off guard. It's going to try and take you out of being in peace. Disconnect from that. Don't watch the news. You know, I always say this, don't watch the news. I haven't had TV in years. Don't watch the news. Don't get involved in those media trickeries, I'm going to call it. Step away from that. You don't need to see those things. Do the things that bring you joy. Do the things that I always say, follow your heart. Do the things that bring joy to your heart, that make you feel good. Follow that joy, okay? So as you're going through this process in the zero pointing, and you're going to be coming out of it, you will start getting your energy back more and more. And what's going to happen is your vibration is going to rise. You get this energy back, the vibration rises, and your frequency will rise as well. It is up to you to hold yourself in that state in place. And we do that by remembering that our thoughts create our reality. So remember to always be in positive thought, especially in this month. Okay, focus on positive thought. Positive thought. Be in peace. Allow the changes to occur. A lot of you are going through emotional releasing, you're going through trauma releasing, you're going through the physical body pain releasing. When you do this, you're elevating yourself. Okay, you're letting go of the old you, the past identity that you are no longer going to identify yourself with anymore, because it's no longer going to be part of your existence. All right. When we focus on the now moment, when we live in this now moment in our divine sacred heart, this is what counts. This moment right now. So make sure that everything you are doing in this moment is the best thing that feels good for you. Follow your joy. Nekira unyama nayai. Pushu. A few activations for you, and we're going to talk a little more. Vibrate in the frequency of love. Namor namana aki. I am. Okay. So this month is a month of new beginnings for you, because you're being zero pointed so that you can move forward in your process for a new beginning. And it is a new year. Okay, it is a 7-year number. And you may someone talk about this already. My videos from years ago used to talk about the numbers all the time. I'm very connected to the numbers in numerology. And there's a wonderful woman who I have one of her numerology books. I love her book that I have, Tanya Gabrielle. I bought her book maybe 3 years ago, and it helped me understand my the numbers that I was getting all the time. And I know there's a lot of people going out there, oh, angel numbers, this kind of number, that kind of number. But when you understand the basics of the numbers, you're really going to understand it more, and it's going to make much more sense to you than going to someone's website that has, you know, and I have nothing against this, these angel numbers or this number means that, that, and that, because if you go to 10 different websites, they all have something different. So her book has been really beneficial. And also, the Tibetan numerology is the oldest recorded on the planet, so you can look that up as well. I will see if I have the link for Tanya's book, and I'll put it below if you're interested in knowing that numerology. Okay, so we are having this, as this is happening, to develop, to become more of who you are. And this year is going to be, for some of you, it may be a little tough, but anyways, it is this 7-year, and 7 is higher spirituality. My life path is a number 7, which is a spiritual teacher, a wayshower, a guide for humanity. It's one of the reasons I came back here, and this is what I do. I'm also a multidimensional quantum energy healer. I work with women a lot, sisters, to empower them back into finding themselves and letting go of the past, not just this past life, but other lifetimes, the distress and all the things that they've gone through. I also work with men to help them find their feminine side, to bring that into balance. And I have to say this, I do not feel like I am limited. And that's the whole process that all of you are going through, to know that you're not limited, and to feel this, and to be able to create everything that you want to create while you're here on the planet, doing it in love and in alignment with your true self. This is part of the 0 point process, because you're letting go of all the things that you do not identify yourself with anymore, and that you will not identify yourself with anymore. This will be places, this will be people, this will be things, this will be jobs, work. It will even be finance. It'll be money. If you don't feel connected to money in a certain way anymore, or you feel like you're advancing yourself into understanding, it's different. The goals are different. Money will just flow to you. It's not something you're going to have to chase anymore. Okay, so as this all shifts and changes, and you change your vibration and your outlook and your attitude towards, okay, life, you begin to understand how beneficial everything is that you've learned, because it either shows you what you want or what you don't want. Okay, the other things that are changing could be with the relationships outside of you, but the reason that happens is because the relationship within yourself is changing. And I wrote that in my newsletter a couple years ago. That whole year was about that. It continues, because the process is about changing relationship within yourself. Okay, let's see. So number 7, it's reaching higher as well. This is what I see with number 7, because you're reaching up. It's also bringing down. I believe Tanya calls it bringing heaven to earth, and I see it bringing that which is above, so below. Also the connection, the divine connection to spirituality. So it's a bigger awakening year. Again, we have another year of awakening that is happening. In July will be a 777 day. I was looking to possibly do an event then, but I don't know what's going to happen. I can't plan that far, because so many things are changing in my life right now with this grid work. I am currently located on Ibiza. It's also called Ibiza, in Spain, and so much has been happening for me. Boom, 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 every minute, shifts and changes. I'm getting back connections after doing the grid work for the 3 months through Europe. I am receiving back connections and new information and knowledge for myself as well, what it needs to become clear and precise for me. So this month is also about clarity, becoming clear on the things through this process and through this zero pointing that's happening for the new beginnings, becoming clear on the things that are not working for you and being able to make those changes in your lives that are going to help you develop into the person that you know you're here to be, not who you want to be, who you know you're here to be. Okay. And just so everyone knows, if any part of this video gets cut off, I apologize. The internet's very unstable on the island, so I'm hoping that all of it records well. If you have any questions or something cut out, please put your question below for me. Make sure to please subscribe to my channel. I've been doing this for years, and my algorithms went when 2020 started because I talk the truth. So I'm trying to bring it back, lift it back up. So if you would kindly subscribe and share my videos and share my channel, I would appreciate that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do some activations for you for this month, because I know a lot of you are feeling really exhausted. You're feeling like you can't move out of bed. You know, you're forcing yourself. Some of you are drinking caffeine, and I want to say, try and step back from that, because when you do that, you don't feel your own energy and you're masking what you're supposed to be doing, which is listening to your physical body. If your body is tired and you're exhausted, listen to your body and go lay down. Take a rest. And if you say, oh, I gotta go to work, take a day off. Call yourself in sick, because your body is being shifted and changed, the DNA at the cellular level. All right. So I'm going to bring in some more activations to help you shift and change through the DNA at the cellular level. So I'm hoping that it doesn't make you more tired. It gives you a little bit of energy, but I never know what's going to come in. It's going to be whatever source is bringing in for me to do for you in this moment. I hope that the noise is not being recorded too. They're doing a lot of construction here. Okay. So I want everyone, if you have not been on my channel before, I teach on Patreon. I teach daily routines, rituals, things to go through this process. My Patreon has changed this year. I've had to eliminate some levels, and I'm creating a new one that will start in February, and it's going to be more of an intense studies on the process and how to reach vibrations, how to hold that space, how to be in a higher frequency for yourself, and the creation point and part of this process. Okay, so it's coming in February. I haven't listed it yet, and but you can go and check out my Patreon, and it's patreon.com/Keleena Malnar with an E. My name is down below. All right, so let's do this. So what I want you to do is I want everyone to say out loud, I now align and drop into my divine sacred heart. Now, when you do this, what happens is you leave the ego. You leave the mind, you leave the head. We're always thinking and overanalyzing everything, okay? Which is that lower gamma state. And we're going to bring you into the heart space. And in that heart space is where there's love and you feel love. So if nothing happened for you, say it again. I now align and drop into my divine sacred heart. You'll feel coming into, okay, and expanding your heart. The heart will open. If your heart's not open because you've not been through the process of opening your chakras yet, I will actually do some activations right now for the heart. But usually that singing and toning that I do as well connects with the heart, because one of my crystalline sacred voice frequencies is the heart and the throat chakra. So just like the crystal bowls, you can play those. My voice actually is attuned to those, because I am we are crystalline beings, and that's one of the frequencies that I'm here to work with, is the heart and the throat chakra, to assist everyone on this planet to become their divine self. These two are very connected. Okay, focus on their being in that heart. Have your hands, palms facing up on your lap, to be open and ready to receive these activations I'm going to bring through. They come through from source. They are light codes. They come through to activate you, to open you. They only come in love. Okay, they are transferred my heart to your heart. Be open and ready to receive them, knowing that the codes that come through are so beautiful and benevolent, and I only work with the highest frequencies and vibrations of my divine creator source. Anything else is not allowed to come through. I do prepare myself before these videos, and I do prepare myself before private sessions so that nothing can interfere. So, teki unimana ar. Moorniana makanta rushnashnan arakira sasik it miro unamat ha ura katar naya hamosu hea hayara borut gorgun goriana nayo Tisha namata ho Sat urnamana at out inaki. Afur namana as. Blessings. Okay. All right. Receive those activations. You're going to feel, a lot of people feel tingling when I do the activations. They feel like they start vibrating. Some actually in the chakra system, you might start to feel like there's all of a sudden you're feeling like sick there. That's because you have a blockage. It's nothing to do with I didn't cause anything to happen to you. These come through for you to show you where you have a blockage in your chakra system. This is what I do in sessions also, as well as I go into to help you find those blockages so you can release them, because this is what's holding you and preventing you from moving forward in your process. But if you want to know more about light language or be activated to speak or to be able to utilize it in your healing or much more, I do have a light language level on my Patreon. Okay, so let's see. Here's what I want to do really quick. For those of you that are feeling something from the light language, maybe you feel like something's stuck. Like I'm going to give you an example, like when you have that feeling like you have to belch and it's just stuck, that means you have a blockage. It could be in your throat chakra, it could be your third eye, it could be getting squeezing on your third eye, it could be in the solar plexus, which is the stomach. When you have this, okay, what I want you to do is just put your hands up like this right now. These are things I teach in Patreon. Take a deep breath. Say out loud, I give it all to God now. You're going to feel that energy move, that blockage moving. Okay. Now, one of the things that I do want to say with that is, please remember that if you don't know exactly what it is and why you're having that blockage coming forth every time, you do need to do sessions to find this so that you don't continue to recreate this within your system all the time. This is part of healing. Okay, we have to heal. I call it reveal it to heal it. So you've got to heal the traumas that you've held on to from the emotions of your past. All right. So What else for January? There's so much happening in January. So this is the first half of the month video. I'm probably going to end here. The second half of the month video will be for my Patreon subscribers. But this is enough, I feel, to let you to move forward. I will be talking about the 2023 information that came through when I did the Todd Medina's Soulology show. If you haven't seen that, you can go and look for that, or I can see if I can put the link below for that as well. I talked about all these different Soulology, or all these different changes that are coming for 2023, and one of them that everybody has been interested in is meeting your future self, and that's what's coming. It's going to be big for 2023 for a lot of people. You're going to literally meet your future self. So I'm going to be trying to do that live. It won't be for just a little bit because I'm still on the grid work, and I won't be leaving here for another couple weeks. Okay. All right, I love all of you. Thank you for tuning in. Please, if you like my video and my stuff does help you to move forward in your process, I've got so many testimonials from people. A lot of them are on my website. You can check out my website, please, to go read the testimonials and things that I do to be more familiar with me. And again, I've been awake my whole life, and I do understand the process that all of you are going through. It's my reason for returning here. The magic within me is to help you. This is my service. This is how I survive on the earth, but I do it in trust and surrendering to God, walking as this light being, the same as you are. Okay, I love you. I send you so much love and blessings. I know what all of you are going through. So from my divine sacred heart to yours. I love you. I will see you next month. Yo soy tú,